Hi guys, so I'm going to read Captain Marvel number 17. So this is a tie-in for the Avengers Kree Skrull War story arc. I've already read the first few issues on my channel already. You can find that in my Avengers playlist. But the sensational new Captain Marvel, Unchained, and it's signed Kane and Atkins.
Hear me, Captain Marvel. Hear the words of the Intelligence Supreme, omniscient overmind of the far distant Kree galaxy. It was the sinister siren call of vengeance that lured you back to Earth. A ravening thirst for the sweet nectar of justice that proved your undoing. You risked all for revenge upon the murderous Yon-Rogg, and you have paid the price.
Stan Lee, editor. Roy Thomas, writer. Gil Kane, artist. Dan Atkins, embellisher. Artie Simic, letterer.
Yet that price was not mere death, but something more tragic, more monstrous. For a dire accident has hurled you for all time into the dread anti-cosmos known as the Negative Zone. Is there, then, no hope for me? Is there no way to escape this dark, maddening void? Aye, Marvel, there is a way you shall find, and a child shall lead you. Look, man of the Kree, through my mind's far-roving eye. Do you see the costumed youth who races the wind through filth-swept back streets? Yes, for I read your thoughts. Rick Jones is young, Marvel. But how old were you when you became the youngest officer in the intergalactic fleet? What is the age, and what is the soul-felt emotion that are the hallmarks of manhood?
Hiya, Pooch. You look hungry, pup. Not for food, but for affection, for respect. I know that look. I've seen it before. Like every time I pass by a mirror.
How do you measure anguish, Starman? Is your grief in exile any greater than this boy's, as it cries to the shrouded heavens?
Why are you hiding from me, Cap? Why?
Would his grief be lessened if he sensed that the man who shuns him is not the true Captain America, but a miraculously transformed Red Skull, perhaps the most evil entity of all? Yet, that is neither his to know, nor ours to reveal, at least not till events have run their appointed course.
Well, I got things to do. So long, Pooch. I feel like one of Hydra's goons, staking out Cap's hotel like this. But he's left word that nobody gets in to see him. Not even the guy who's supposed to be his partner. Hey, who's that down there? It's Cap. Here's where I get to the bottom of this big hairy mystery. For once and for all. Hey, Cap! Wait up! It's me, Rick! I gotta talk to you!
Huh? Your petty concerns do not matter to me, boy. Only Captain America matters. And Captain America needs no one. Can you feel it, Marvel? Even across the trackless void of hyperspace? Can you feel not the blow, but the stinging pain of rejection? Savor that blow, man of the Kree. For its fleeting impact may have been the hammer-hard stroke which he heralds your freedom.
That tears it! Ah, good afternoon, Master Rick. I trust that by now you've located your mentor. You mean Captain Ego. That star-spangled swalehead can go choke on his own medals. I'm cutting out. Might as well take along my costume. I earned it. Bull. Who am I trying to con? If I'd really make the grade as Cap's sidekick, he'd never have given me the big brush off. Well, see ya, Jervis. It's been grins. Don't look on it as losing an Avenger, but gaining a guest room. But Master Rick, what about the Avengers? What shall I say to them? Just tell them Rick Jones said goodbye, and then mail me both the tears they shed. Nuts. Where do I get off playing the Hard Knocks kid? Me, who's had enough breaks for 10 would-be heroes. Wasn't I on tap when Bruce Banner first turned into the blockbusting Hulk? Wasn't it old Rick that the Doc depended on to keep him under control? Ha! Might just as well go after a rhino with a can of flit. Maybe I really found my own level when I was lording it over a bunch of radio hams called the Team Brigade. Yeah, that was more my speed. But no, that wasn't good enough for the one and only Rick Jones. I wouldn't quit till I was up there with the big kids. Till I could come home, or come running when I heard the cry.
Avengers assemble!
It wasn't long, though, before I split that scene. Not that there was any reason why the Avengers should have noticed. 'Cause the Hulk was in hot water again, and I told myself he needed me. At least, I did until the day he turned on me and nearly totaled me. That's where Cap came in. Cap, who tried to turn a runny-nosed nothing into a first-class costume hero. But that was more than even he could manage. Yeah, you've had your big break, Junior, and you blew it. So here you are, a nobody going nowhere, with an Avengers ID to speed you on your way. No brass ring ever guaranteed more free rides. If you'd use it, which you won't. From now on, Rick or Jones, whether you hitch it or whether you hoof it, you're strictly your own boy. Though after 2 hours and one tired thumb, hold it, that truck's slowing down. Could be the Jones luck is starting to turn.
Sure thing, kid. Where you headed?
When I get there, friend, you'll be the first to know. Now,
Now, Marvel, the time has come. Do you feel it? Do you know what you must do?
Yes, I know. Later, pal. And don't take any wooden diesels.
You're a crazy kid, getting off in the middle of nowhere. But if that's how you get your kicks, it's your funeral.
Yeah, my funeral. Only thing is, I don't know why I suddenly asked him to pull over. Maybe I could figure it if I got rid of Excedrin headache number 101. Then again, maybe I'm what he said. Just a crazy mixed up kid. Uh-oh. Looks like more than a summer breeze brewing. Better head for shelter, Rick, old buddy. If there is any. Those boulders up there ought to... Hey! I'm not alone up here. There's somebody up ahead. No, it can't be. But it is. It's Cap! And yet, is it? The figure's glowing, saying nothing, just gesturing. And now, it's turning to flee. No! Whoever or whatever you are, you're not running out on me! I won't let you! But I might as well try tackling a shadow. No matter how fast I run, you stay the same distance ahead of me. Who are you? Where are you leading me? And, above all, why?
Shriek your questions to the wind, Rick Jones. They shall have no answers. Until you overtake the fleeting form which races before you, like some elusive memory.
I must be out of my treehouse. Why else would I keep running over hill and dale like a madman? He's far ahead of me as ever. But I can't give up now. I can't, and I won't. I may be a superhero washout, but I'm no quitter. And it looks like clean living pays off again. Cap, or whoever, is running into that cave. It may be some kind of trap. But what the hey? Nobody lives forever.
That's it, Rick Jones. Plunge right into the darkness which seizes you like a living vise. Follow the glowing will-o'-the-wisp that leads you downward into that murky black, until abruptly, around one craggy bend...
Fantastic! I've been in mad scientist labs before, but this takes the test tube. Weird machinery, weirder lighting, and statues of things that never walked this planet. Compared to this setup, Doc Banner and the Avengers are just playing with Tinker Toys. But where's my shy, retiring shield slinger? There he is, standing in that arched doorway, beckoning me to follow him. I got a feeling we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Well, I've come this far. No sense turning back now. What? Cap's doing a fade out on me. He's gone. But he was pointing at these far out bracelets. Is it just my overworked imagination? Or are those things throbbing with life, like they're alive? Can't resist trying them on, and they fit. I'd have sworn they were too big for me.
They were too large, Earthling, until you don them. Do not be afraid, son, of the image you see before you, or the words you hear.
Bite your tongue, Shadow Man. You're talking to a guy who's almost an Avenger. I don't scare easy.
Good lad. Then do as I say, and slam your wrists together, with all the force you can muster.
Sure. Why not? We aim to please. Fantastic! Something's happening to me. Like I was changing. Like I wasn't Rick Jones anymore, but...
Captain Marvel! I'm free of the negative zone! Free!
Now, wait just a minute, Masked Man. Maybe you're free, but what about me, Rick Jones? I feel weightless, all zonked out, like I'm in between a dozen different places. Where am I?
You are in the negative zone. Fear not, you won't stay there forever. As I would have done, if not for these millennia-old Nega-Bands. They are the only recorded antidote to the kind of radiation that blasted me into the anti-cosmos. But I thought they had been forbidden.
And so they have, Marvel, because of the powers they confer upon their wielder. All the more reason why I should possess them, rather than you.
Yon-Rogg!
Yes, fool. Yon-Rogg, your arch-enemy. Yon-Rogg, whom you have tracked across the universe. Yon-Rogg, who caused your beloved's death.
Stalk him, Marvel. Stalk your human prey, as you once did the misshapen carnivores, a far distant belter goose. Circle, feint, thrust, as you have done against the marauding Akon, the Empire Clay's scrolls. Yon-Rogg hesitates, delays his fire, for surely he senses that his first blast must be a telling one, or he shall never live to fire another. Circle and search for an opening, the slightest carelessness on the part of him you hate. Now, Marvel! Now!
Oh, it's too slow! Still stiff from drifting in the negative zone.
Yet, you survived a protonic burst.
No one has ever done that before. No one!
And now, Marvel, your foe knows the meaning of fear, knows that he faces not a mere man of the Kree, but something far, far more.
We shall see how you fare when these boulders bar your path.
What your eyes behold, assassin, will your mind believe?
By the great Pama! Accursed fates! I followed the boy, my instruments showing that he was under Marvel's mental dominion. He led me here, to the long-lost Kree outpost I sought. And now I must flee, like some earth-spawned cur.
The sheer impact would have turned another man to shredded atoms. Yet, I live! I live! But my wristbands no longer keep me aloft. I'm falling, plunging to my death, unless... Yes! The instant I turn my thoughts to soaring, I could fly once more. That, then, is the all-but-forgotten power of these bands. To transform mental energy into physical, just as they also exchange my negative atoms with the positive ones of the young earthling. Yet, all my powers could not gain me the vengeance I crave.
Never mind the weeping and gnashing of teeth, Silvertop.
That is...
This is that young earthling talking. Remember me? I've enjoyed the ringside seat and all. But when do I get out of here? If I do.
It was never my intent to rob you of your life to save my own. Even if that were within my power. Which it isn't.
Fantastic! Brother Rick is back in town. Or is he? Something happened to me when we two traded atoms. Something like a merging. He's part of me now, like I am of him. I even share Marvel's desire for revenge. And somehow, I know I'm gonna find Yon-Rogg for him, if it takes me the rest of my life.
And it just might, Rick Jones. It just might. Unless he finds you first. And that's the end of that comic. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be appreciated. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.